Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against Nashville. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Hugh McCullough. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters.
World Series Game 4 underway. Australian rules football legend Hugh McCluggage on the mound for the MudCats, making his first World Series start of MLB The Show 26. Will Smith leads it off for LA, as he has been doing throughout the first 2 games of this, first 3 games of this series. And 1-2 on Smith. Bouncer. It's to Evo. He waits for it, but a throw to first. Oh, that got scary. But regardless, it's out number 1 here in the first inning of Game 4. Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Tucker to follow. Max Muncy waiting if anything else can happen.
From taking full control of this series. They're playing with a lot of confidence out there.
This game feels like arguably the biggest game of this series. You know, the MudCats would be in a spot where I don't think we've ever been down 3-1 in a postseason series.
31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
We really haven't been down in many World Series at all. 2-1 to Ohtani. I don't think that's me over there today. I think that's Rattles. That's foul from Ohtani. Yeah, I only start against lefty starting pitching. McCluggage. Good slider. Got Ohtani swinging. Not good enough to get him to swing and miss. Splitter. It's fouled away too. Really only one mistake from Hugh in the at-bat. Hard hit from Ohtani, carrying a bit. Turbo Yoda underneath it, just shy of the short right field wall. The poor girl standing up in the first row on an elevated platform is still not as tall as Turbo Yoda.
And a foul ball.
Bounce foul from Kyle Tucker.
2 down, nobody on.
Takes the fastball. What a surprise there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Wanted a nasty strikeout, didn't get it.
1-2 now.
And this one to Rattles, fielded cleanly. 1-2-3 for Hugh McCluggage in the first inning.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first.
Well, what a confusing line it was for Tyler Glasnow. Just 1 postseason start, 3 2/3 innings. Allowed 3 earned runs in that time, but struck out 7 for a current postseason strikeout rate of 41, nearly 42%. Mind you, he has just 4 pitches. Ball 1 to Evo to start Game 4.
Was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And
pulled. That's to Muncy. Threw the sinker instead of the fastball. Probably going to catch us out a few times today. So 1 away in the first inning. Ash to follow, followed by probable front runner for postseason World Series MVP if the MudCats are to get this done, Ricky Rattles. Don't forget about John Dowd or River Town as well. So now it is Ash. Ball 1.
That's a ball. No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
Yeah, a lot of foul territory over there. Diving attempt by Kyle Tucker, but it drops.
Outside low, ball 2. This one in the
Ash got jammed.
Freeman.
95 middle in. Popped up to Freddie Freeman for out number 2.
And now the first baseman,
But that's okay, because Ricky Rattles has 7 postseason home runs.
Light tower power.
That's right. That's
Up
all.
high.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches.
Can't really touch what he's featuring right now. Either out of the zone or pretty well placed. That's hard hit to center. Could it have a chance? Not even close. Andy Pajes underneath that. And the MudCats go 1, 2, 3 as well.
End of 1, and we're still scoreless. The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy to start inning number 2. For better or worse, regardless of the outcome, I am going to push to end season 1 of MudCats next week. Whether it is we lose tonight and we lose game 5 or go all the way to game 7, that's the plan.
Derek Jeter as Mr. November or Randy Johnson in the 2001
The 0-2 to Muncy. It's not close.
And ball 1.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carl
And a
Reggie
rocket
Jackson
through.
and Madison Bumgarner.
Anybody over there?
That game.
No.
Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
101 off the bat of Muncy. Thought I'd give it a go, even though I don't think that out is possible in MLB to show.
Knocking your first at bat, it just makes your confidence at such a higher level. For the
Leadoff single for Muncy. Now Mookie.
Runner takes
They
off.
steal with Muncy. That was a hit and run. Oh my goodness gracious.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there.
Wow.
Tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal
A
it back?
failed hit and run turns into a stolen base for Max Muncy.
Man at second.
That is bad.
Inside ball.
Might have been a strike there, but after losing all of our challenges relatively early in Tigers franchise, I want to be a little bit more conservative. That's a splitter that we don't throw well either.
So that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Hard hit to center, right at Sauce Castillo. Not a great ball, not great positioning to throw on it. And that's Muncy up to third.
Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And here's Freddie Freeman.
So now Freef to try and drive him home. And he will.
Right side.
Evo there. He'll get the out at first, but it's 1-0 LA.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Get it on the ground, brought that runner in.
Two-away bases clear. It's Andy Pajes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Luggage is just missing on some of these things.
That's a ball.
He's really not missing bad at all. Like, that sinker, probably one of the worst misses he's had.
Number down the right side, the foul.
Strike one is fouled off.
Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, but we mean, what Ash means is certainly more so, like, there isn't, like, the White Sox or the Rockies or anything like that. Strikeout to end the inning, but the Dodgers are on the board.
LA's on top, 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the catcher, Patrick Mack.
Nobody is threatening to lose more games than anybody in history, which has been the case the last couple years, so.
Glass now back to work. Misses the zone, and he gets
First pitch slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ball.
I feel like we do have to get a little bit more patient with Glass now. Make him throw us something. That's going to be tough to do, though. Oh.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Well, they did, but again, that kind of goes into the point, like, nobody is flirting with that.
Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
1-2 now.
And Pat! Oh, my goodness, not a good at bat at all. First 3 pitches of it sends the 4th pitch from Glass now the other way into right. Got enough of it. And now it is Tyler Glass now against the Turbo Yoda. That went as expected. MudCats lead game 4.
A 2-run shot, and they lead it. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next is the
Turbo Yoda waited until the right time to get hot. John Dowd, strike 1.
The zone, 0-1. Dowd went deep in his most recent game.
Now 1-1. Dowd has had a good postseason, much better than his regular season, that's for sure.
That's outside.
Maybe just the frequency in which we started to play with Dowd helped us out. Who knows? Ah! Didn't miss that by much. 2-2 on Dowd now.
The 2-2.
And that's slapped down the left field line. Is it fair? No.
And that is foul.
Little Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Never fun to be ass blasted.
The 2-2 on the way.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity.
Rare miss here for Dowd.
Those last few inches.
Oh, we were late. It didn't feel like we were late, but we were late. True. Jordo down the right field line, and easily caught out there. Fastball middle of the plate, pretty much hit it right to Kyle Tucker.
Here's the left fielder, River Town.
Now one of the other ones in contention, I think, for some postseason awards, River Town. Ball 1.
Oh, that's in.
Exceeding expectations. And I mean, and that's an understatement for River Town. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0.
3-0. Starting to see that respect given to River Town, too. They don't want to mess with them.
Got it.
Went after it. Probably shouldn't have.
Strike 1.
Good strike there from Glasnow.
Right there for a strike.
Up and in, not our spot. They have to see the 3-2. Wow!
It's a strikeout.
Both Dowd and Rivertown missing on fastballs in hittable spots. I might have been out in front on that one for Rivertown, but the Turbo Yoda goes deep. And the MudCats lead game 4, 2-1.
Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
8-9-1 for LA. Teoscar Hernandez to start things off.
Hey!
Cluggage been one of the better starting pitchers that the MudCats have had in the postseason, and oh boy, that's a great take from Hernandez. High fly ball, decent jump. Rivertown trying to run it down, and he does!
And there's one down.
All the foul territory here at Bridgestone Stadium. The route efficiency is going to be terrible, but look at the ground cover.
We take another look at StatCast.
Yeah,
all the way into the corner.
Oxygen machine, Boog. Throw that cannula on his nose, man. He had to go almost 130 feet for the out.
Jesus, River.
Make the rounds for sure. And
we're not used to Rivertown being acknowledged for his defense.
It's always fun when they do it.
There's the strike of the knees.
One of the best bats of this World Series, one of the peskiest outs we have had is Tommy Edman.
This to third.
Sliding play at third. Jordo's throw to first and plenty of time, 2 away.
Two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Yeah, the Mets are a sad situation.
Excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course,
but man,
the most
even
important part was getting the
that swing right there is a perfect encapsulation of what Tommy Edman has been in this World Series. Bad swings still yield pretty tough plays for the MudCats defense to make.
The MudCats.
Hugh McCluggage with another good inning. It's 2-1 MudCats.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Saul Castillo.
It's 9-1-2 for the MudCats. The only bat in the lineup for Nashville that is not considered hot is Sauce Castillo.
And the 1-0. High in the air, out to right.
Not going to carry out of here. One away is Kyle Tucker is there. No, we generally don't.
Ball.
Evo with a ground ball to third. Start the ball game.
Nope.
Too tall again, 2-0. Oh my.
This one in the air.
Center field, Pages running it down, and he does.
And there are 2 outs.
For Evo, that's a pretty good drive. But 2 at-bats, he's pulled both the balls he's hit into the field of play.
So far.
Nash with a foul ball.
First offering is fouled off. Zigman
True.
with another scorching run of play lately. 2 down, nobody on.
Ash.
A ball lifted.
Good pitch to hit, but didn't get a lot of it. And the MudCats down in order. Game 4 moving quite quickly here. We're already to the 4th inning. 2-1 Nashville.
The 4th game of the World Series. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani to lead off the inning in a 1-run game. I think that was a strike, but let it go. It certainly was.
Nope.
That might have been a strike, too. That's foul by Shohei. And back away. Or inside it. That one went off of Pat's head and made his head do some pretty weird shit.
2-2 down.
Splitter fouled away by Ohtani. Oddly enough, he was late on the off speed there. Off the plate away.
Especially with 2 strikes.
I'm just going to stay away. We walk him. Swing and a miss on the changeup as McCluggage gets Ohtani.
Gets the out.
Little spinner of a changeup. A beauty. Kyle Tucker slicing. That's a fair ball. And it's going to hop up. No, it doesn't hop up and over the wall. Well, it was a double regardless. A 1-out double for Kyle Tucker. Late on the fastball, but it works out for LA. Fair by a good bit.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Now Max Muncy.
And a run scored so far. This is in there. Strike 1.
Ew.
Nope, that's inside.
And that is out of play.
That leaked over the middle.
Really trying to stay back.
Can't have that happen. It actually leaked away.
That fastball back.
Man at second.
In there, strike 3. McCluggage dots a corner. That's a big second out, trying to keep this 2-1 lead.
Out there in scoring position, just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like
now
he
Mookie
understood
Betts.
the situation.
And Mookie takes.
Oh, they're tough take by a Dodger.
That one finds the corner.
Sinker will find the strike zone. Ah!
Ball 2.
Some of our best pitches are really, really good takes for LA here. Oh, wow. I mean, I know we're missing, but damn. All strike. It's a challenge from Betts. And it's not. Not a ball. 3-2. What does that do to the psyche of Mookie Betts? Fly ball, center field, long run for Sauce Castillo, who makes the play! Oh, a beautiful jump and a long running play for Castillo to hold the lead.
The MudCats out front, 2-1. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ricky Rickles.
The importance of that play cannot be understated, not only because Sauce has struggled in center field in this postseason, but man, to keep that lead this early in the game, huge.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ah, how the fuck did I not get that? 0-2.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs.
Way too high.
Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Good job to fight that one off.
Out away. Probably just clipped it. Yep.
Ball.
2-2 on Rattles. Bullet back up the middle. Leadoff single for Nashville. Quite important to build on this. Score some runs here.
Those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Pat, 1-for-1.
Sliced hard but foul.
Good ball to turn on. Just didn't turn on it. And that's a double play ball. Easy.
Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play.
Nobody on for the Turbo Yoda with 2 out.
Nasty pitch right there.
Glasnow's learned from his earlier mistake. Let a slider leak over the middle of the plate. The Turbo Yoda blasted. I don't think that's a strike.
The dude thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good.
Not close.
At the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Two and one instead.
2 down, nobody on.
Now 3-1.
Inside, ball 3.
On down to follow could be a dangerous walk if Glasnow decides he's going to give up. Here on the
3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Just missing some of these fastballs. That one there, oddly enough, I was out in front of. That one ripped left field. Big wall over there. At the wall, and it's down. 2 out double for the Turbo Yoda. 6 total bases in 4 innings of Game 4. And it will be John Dowd. Tell you what, though, Teoscar Hernandez had a really good shot at this. Way better than I would have thought. I thought it was going to hit higher up on the wall. Staying away. Staying away from John Dowd. Nothing we can turn on. That's going to be the smart thing for Glasnow. It's just a little pitch number 50.
Glasnow back to work. The 0-1.
Inside.
That's inside.
Runner at second.
Certainly head back outside. And into left field. Will it get down? It is caught. Oh, 2 out double from Turbo Yoda, but the MudCats can't score.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Yeah, no doubt. Dodgers team is too good to be in a 1-run game with. We've seen it already. We saw it in Game 1.
They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Ball, that's out.
They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, says the commentary. I don't really think they have. Bouncer, fielded oddly by Rattles, but he'll make the play.
Steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Singing, here's a look at his pitch breakdown.
Pitch breakdown for McCluggage. Hit on the fastball, about 44% on that, so kind of where we want to be. But also a hit on the slider as it's Andy Pajes. That's a strike. That's not even.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by
not even close.
And the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Sinker fouled away. A little unconventional here for McCluggage, and it gets the strikeout.
And that's 4 strikes.
2 down to the 5th. McCluggage has 4 tonight. He's also doing exactly what we need him to do, keeping this Dodgers offense quiet.
They really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit
Here's
that
Hernandez.
guy. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Everything just breaking a little bit too low right now. 3-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Is down low.
Never want to extend an inning, especially not for Tommy Edman.
By a run, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope.
All ball.
Ball four.
Four straight.
Run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
So it is Tommy Edman.
To third. Delivers in for a strike at 95.
Flirting with disaster here. Runner on the move. Throw down from Pat. Looking. Not in time. Hernandez with a stolen base.
Man at second.
Fastball. That is right to end the inning.
One left for LA. They're down 2-1.
Rare signs of trouble from McCluggage, but he gets through it.
Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Guy.
Jordo to lead off the fifth. Ball one.
Ball.
He had a pretty nice slicer to the right side first time up, but couldn't drop.
Late swing fouled off.
And what the fuck?
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me she's seen.
I feel like that swing didn't line up with the result.
She made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One away for Rivertown. Ready to launch. No good there on that.
Foul ball.
Down low and then up top. It's 0-2.
0-2 now. And that's where the swing. It's a strike.
I don't think if it mattered. It was a strike regardless. Two fastballs in from Glasnow and then just dotted the curveball down at our knees. Two away for Sauce. Castillo will rip one foul.
Fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
Ground ball. 59 pitches through 5 innings for Tyler Glasnow. MudCats 2, Dodgers 1.
The MudCats have the lead, 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Will Smith will hit next.
Well, a big spot. It's the top of the order. It's the third trip through the order for Hugh McCluggage. Fastball is in. Start off the top of the 6th inning. And Will Smith has tied it.
And he knew it. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Yeah, McCluggage missed up with it. And now it gets even harder. It is Shohei.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the World Series.
Ohtani has just been, I mean, as patient as you'd expect.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Well, I think this is just Shohei Ohtani being good, and it was. It's a fastball up and away, and he pulled it with plenty of power. The MudCats in trouble now, trailing as we are closing in on the late innings. Possibly staring a 3-1 deficit in the face. Kyle Tucker, strike one. I think we need a mound visit. This is unraveled so quickly. We need guys ready to take over for McCluggage. Fouled off.
You'll see another.
75 pitches in.
Here's the 0-2.
One shot but no good.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Oh boy.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning.
Swing and a foul. How did you foul that off?
You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
McCluggage is just about done.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Wow.
And that's just foul.
Ring him up. And no challenge from Tucker.
But it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I still think we have to go to the bullpen, even though he got the result there. Left-hander in Muncy, followed by the right-hander in Betts. I'm going to go with, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're going with Big Chungus here in the World Series.
Out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Hugh McCullough departs, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Gary Gilhill gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
4 postseason appearances. The ERA is ugly. Big Chungus has struggled against right-handed bats. He'll see one next in Mookie Betts.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
That's got to be a strike, right?
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just
Ah!
shaved the zone. So they've still got both their
I thought that was way closer than it truly was. But we'll take that.
Here's your one.
So the deal with Big Chungus is that he only throws heat except the knuckleball. So he's, well, I didn't even get to finish the sentence in which I was going to say that he doesn't strike out a lot. A lot of hitters, but he did just there. Now Mookie Betts strike one. And knuckleball not so goated. I don't know if that missed either. Probably didn't.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
But with 2 away in the inning, I suppose you can have one.
Nobody on.
Swing and a miss! Chungus strikes out Betts with the knuckler. Knuckle. Words!
It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Knight.
Well, now Nashville will try and duplicate what the Dodgers top of the order did. Tyler Glasnow still out here.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable.
Nothing to do with that.
Inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that's fouled off.
90-mile-an-hour slider that moves like that is just flat out unfair. Full count.
Watch out.
Down low, ball 4, no appeal. A walk for Evo to start the bottom of the 6th.
Especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
How long will they let Glasnow go?
Swing and a miss.
That was a fastball. Wouldn't have known it out of the hand.
Defensively, where you can't try to do too much.
Just darted down there.
Cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2.
The fuck was that? What is Glasnow doing out here?
Run is at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Adam is 2-1.
For the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Vesia and Gratterall. We've seen Gratterall in the series. I don't believe we've seen Alex Vesia. 2-1.
The 2-1.
3-1. Glasnow has lost it.
Would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity.
Keeping the bat on our shoulders here. For better or worse.
That clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the
3-2.
right here.
In the air. Left field. Ash with a drive. Will it go off the wall? No. Just no carry over there. I thought we got a good chunk of it. We actually took about 10 miles an hour off that pitch. It felt good, but I mean, Tyler Glasnow will exit now, so there is that.
And he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan.
Well, where the fuck did you come from? You weren't even warming up. Emmett Sheehan is on for the Dodgers for some reason. 5 appearances. His ERA is near 20. And he's got to face Ricky Rattles. Oh. Yeah. First pitch out of the pen. Change up, is it not? And a ground ball.
Oh, look at the stop. There's 1.
It's 2.
Double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
7 pitches for Big Chungus in the 6th inning, so back out for another inning of work. We'll see what he can do. We have Harry Dix warming up in the pen. We'll also get Eli Abel warming up as well. A little bit early for Vaughn. I've trusted Vaughn too much.
265 pounds, and he was a 6th round.
Sinker, strike 3.
2022.
Chungus gets Freeman.
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now it is Pajes.
Fastball.
Not a very good first pitch fastball. It worked, but still. Two-seamer is in.
2-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Long run for the Turbo Yoda. He will not get there. Well, for Freddie at this point, he's close enough that that's probably going to happen.
Stays alive.
Grounded. Backhand play at third. Oh, come on. Hey, we got 2 outs on knuckleball today. Don't see that very often.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
2 away. It's Hernandez. Grounded, and Ash with a rare bad jump. Really didn't get the feet moving there. The number 9 hitter, Tommy Edman.
These hitters today are so great with handling
1 on,
velocity.
2 away.
They're seeing high speeds day after day.
Cutter caught the outer edge. Yeah, really. Swing and a miss. That was a low effort. I didn't go too high on the meter. I didn't do anything on the meter, really. And Tommy Edman got a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Asked to make up for it. She stopped. Throw to first. Cold safe. Ash is their problems. I went to go charge this ball, and then she just stopped. Wow. For a struggling MudCats offense, you really feel like we have to keep this game where it is right now. Very quick 2 strikes on Will Smith.
It's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Caught her back up the middle, and it's through. Wait, the runner held up. Throw from Sauce is just not close and not in time. 4-2. And the way that it's gone with 2 outs has been costly.
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Not on time, not on target. And now it's Ohtani. In the air to left. The sought-after 3rd out of the 7th, but the Dodgers add a run.
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. This is the World Series on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
That's Alex Vesia on for LA. Left-hander to face Pat, Turbo Yoda, and Dowd. Pat with a base hit back up the middle. Why would they bring a right-hander on? He's scheduled to face 2 right-handers in the inning. We don't really have a lot of right-handed threats off the bench, but I mean, maybe Dowd comes out, especially if Turbo Yoda reaches here. I might go in the direction of Willie Mays Hayes. That's too tall for the Turbo Yoda.
That's ball 1. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Turbo Yoda right center field. That ball's down. Extra bases, but the run will have to hold it 3rd on the automatic double.
It's a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double.
So that also takes away any possibility of maybe a bunt type situation. It's the DH, John Dowd. I would love to go to myself here. I will take one for the team and put in Austin, sorry, I hit the intro button. Austin Rock.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Austin Rock.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Austin Rock, 2 on, 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
That swing, it's strike one. The Dodgers.
Game 4 getting good.
2-run lead late here in game 4. Swing a
Fastball's up top from Messia. Missed it. No, for sure.
Up and
2-2.
And the count's even at 2.
Three and 2.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Whoa.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Haven't seen the changeup yet. Oh!
Sets him down on strikes. Huge strike.
What a pitch!
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial.
That didn't look like a strike all the way. Even after it crossed. Because it wasn't. Because it wasn't. It did miss. Oh boy.
Stepping in, Jordan Goff.
Jordan ball one. And I mean, it missed by that sliver, man. I couldn't bring myself to challenge it.
Second and third here. One away.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. This is a really important at-bat. Fouled away. Another really good pitch from Messia. Look at the locations of these.
So the tying run at second.
Into right field, a base hit! Turbo Yoda to round third! He comes home! Game 4 is tied!
2-run single, and they tie it late here in game 4.
She went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where she could get those arms extended that she loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Messia won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Edgardo Henriquez takes over on the mound.
Edgardo Henriquez to get the Dodgers through this inning in a tie game. Whoa. But they bring the right-hander on for Rivertown again, dude. Down one of his worst postseason games thus far. He's over 2 Ks.
Tied at 4. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Gross.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Whoa!
The ball is even.
That shit looked like it was 107 out of the hand.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
2-2 on Town.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments.
Just gonna ignore that. Did not happen.
Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Anyway, how are you guys doing? Yeah, that didn't Did not happen. Ground ball for Sauce.
The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Just had to go to second, huh?
No errors, and
Inning is over, but game 4 is tied at 4 as we head to the 8th inning.
The 4th game of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
I mean, hell yeah. You know, that was a great curveball if he was aiming for the top of his foot. Ground ball. Oh, rattles. Cannot let that by. Wow. So immediately, 2 left-handers due up after. It'll be Harry Dix.
Here comes the skipper.
Oh, man.
We're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gary Gilhill won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Harry Dickens.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Harry Dix is on. Has not had good numbers here in October, but out of sheer necessity, we don't have many left-handed pitchers.
Swing and a miss.
He's got to be out here.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit.
Got him looking.
That was the worst strikeout of all time. Like, actually horrible.
Looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive.
Wow.
Go ahead, run on base. Mookie Betts.
Now Mookie Betts. Fastball is in from Dix. Betts has had a great World Series thus far, 6 for 15.
Back going too soon at strike 2. I'd say that's
what are we doing?
Long time. No chance of even.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Substitution now at first base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Hesung Kim.
I just hit him with a curveball. Freeman.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Why are we zooming out to the crowd now? They're not very, I mean, they're kind of hyped, but not really hyped. Swing and a miss, Falcon change.
And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to
swing and a miss! Dick Scott Freeman!
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
nice.
Oh, a massive second out there for the MudCats.
I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this.
This feels like 27 innings, doesn't it?
This is a big moment in this game.
Andy Pajes.
Now, Andy Pajes.
Fastball away.
Fastball is in for a strike.
Kim would be 78 speed, yes. Lights just flickered. That wasn't very good.
They get out of this without allowing the run.
Curveball base hit to the right side. Throw from the Turbo Yoda. Coming home. And it is 5-4 Dodgers.
Second, and it's now 5-4.
Andy Pajes.
Right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Oh, a good throw away from getting that. Pat has to take multiple steps to try and even get close as Kyle Tucker scores. It's going to have to be Eli Abel to get us through this inning.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Harry Dickens will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Eli Abel on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now we have seen Eli Abel in this World Series, more or less in garbage time. in Game 3.
That's outside.
Earned a little bit of trust, so he's here in Game 4.
Tough spot right
2-1.
here. Runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch.
Ew.
If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He's sitting off speed, I guess, then. Sweeper, Jordo, backhand in play, off balance, throw to first.
They limit the damage here.
Inning is over, Andy Pajes makes it 5-4 Dodgers, and the MudCats have to do it all over again.
You're watching the World Series on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Eve Knight.
Top of the MudCats order against Henriquez. Evo to right center field. That's going to drop and get down for extra bases. He finally goes the other way, and it's a leadoff double.
The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Back and forth we go.
Comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways.
It really isn't. Your stance, anyway. No, it's not, but you're set up to be an extreme opposite hitter, so that's just the way it works. Ball 1 to Ash. 101. Misses inside.
Runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Missing again.
The Dodgers bullpen with
You know, for our bullpen, we don't have anybody up. Jimmy Vaughn. We don't have another left-hander, so I guess it's going to be solely Ricky Vaughn.
And it's second.
Down the line and foul. Triple digits again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
They're all placed so well. Two and two. We'll go full.
And it's 3-2.
Rattles to follow. Could deliver a massive hit. But Ash could too.
Payoff pitch.
Ash is walked. First two MudCats are on here in the 8th.
Chance at getting her to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity.
Now it is Rattles.
The ground ball.
Oh, we will scream. Be prepared. Backdoor slider, but still away. 93 from Henriquez. Oh, he went off speed. Off speed from the fastball with the sinker. 96 instead of 101, 102. Oh. Missed inside 1 and 2.
7 on the go. Swing and a miss.
No curveball should move that much.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so
His curveball is moving laterally like 4 feet here.
he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits. He's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn things over to the righty, Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
It's Brusdar Graterol. I maintain, like, obviously it's a bad swing, but holy shit is that thing moving. From the outside part of the plate to missing a foot inside. There is not a curveball on planet Earth that should do that.
Through that one for strike 1.
Pat 2 for 3. It was a good swing on that. 99. Missing away.
And 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew that
again. Just up top, you know, we're so used to seeing guys with cutters that do break down a little bit. That was his best cutter, and it just stayed up there. Ground ball, tricky double play, but they got it. Brewster Gratterall gets out of the jam.
We're through 8 full here in Game 4. Dodgers lead it 5-4. This is the World Series on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Well, the MudCats are in trouble. Eli able to keep this a 1-run game. It's Edman to start things off, followed by Will Smith and Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that's low.
Bounce foul by Edman. He's chased. Something we haven't seen the Dodgers do all that much.
It's a 1-2.
And that's trouble. Bad jump from the Turbo Yoda. That's extra bases for Tommy Edman. Wow. It's a leadoff double followed by an error. Or at least that's how it should be ruled.
Line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
At the worst possible time. No, we won't. Game 5, I do believe, is scheduled for Monday. And that a line drive, big out. Big out. That ball drops, a run scores.
Because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play.
Huge.
That was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Very big.
But it's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That one's in.
I don't know how we're gonna get Ohtani out without him scoring this very important run on third. Ooh.
Way out front for strike 2.
There's no way I can throw that again. No way. No!
Right there showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Battling here as he fouls it.
Gave him the heat away.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
So, no! Challenge that bitch!
Just missed with it.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So they'll lose their first challenge.
I knew we had 2. What a take from Shohei. Bouncer. This will not get a run home. Throw to first. Got Ohtani.
Play is made, 2 out.
To try and keep it where it is. It's Kyle Tucker. Who's after him? Muncy. So, better off. I mean, not really better off facing Tucker, but it doesn't really get a lot easier if we don't.
Ball, that's out.
Just need 1 out. And it's a 1-1 on Kyle Tucker.
Here's a 1-1.
Curveball swing and a miss from Tucker. That curveball's doing work here for Eli Abel.
Ball, down.
And that one's down the line. Tucker puts it barely fair. And the Dodgers lead by 2.
That's an RBI double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of standing with mechanics.
And the MudCats are facing not only what feels somewhat insurmountable today, but somewhat insurmountable in this series.
Second, 2 down. And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy, strike one.
The zone, strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. You're at the top of the ninth.
Bounce foul. Got 2 strikes. Probably hit back to the curveball here. It's been so good, but we left it upstairs. Beautiful. That's the Evo.
Right side, throws to first.
3 outs, 2 runs to get to tie game 4.
Dodgers with the run scoring double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
6 innings, 5 for 5 in saves for Edwin Diaz. Turbo Yoda, Rock, and Jordo.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters.
I don't know if we're going to see anything better.
Allow that tying run to come to the plate. I was going to keep that other team in a position where if they're
Slider
gonna
again.
do it with multiple
The Dodgers have not gotten Turbo Yoda out today. All sliders.
Woo! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's awfully close.
2 and 2.
How you take that. He's seeing the
Somehow it's 2 and 2.
really well right now.
Back up the middle of base hit. Oh my goodness. After what?
The tying run next to the plate.
After what I saw in Tigers franchise, I was like, I don't trust the middle infield. I thought they might make a play. Turbo Yoda's on.
Pumping their fists, they know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Bad jump from both of them, including Edman, who's been really good all around in this series. Do we have, and of course I can't call a timeout to go make a try and make a move here, but Austin Rock is not the guy. So we'll take a pitch, we'll reassess. I don't even know if we have an option off the bench. Not really, it's all right-handers. You could go to Willie Mays Hayes, but maybe we let Rock have a go.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Should just let it go. Strike regardless, but
back-end relievers just
still
absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
and into right field, a base hit. Austin Rock comes through, and the MudCats aren't done.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Yeah, right.
So up next, Jordan.
Woo! Jordo's had a big day in a way. Pair of RBIs. Her last at bat. Ball one.
That ball went out.
For ball 1.
River Town to follow. High in the air, playable. Turbo Yoda will stay where he is.
There's one away.
But it is indeed River Town. He hasn't had a very good day today, but he's had a great postseason. No home runs yet in the World Series. But I want to say he's at 7 for the postseason. Could he do the unthinkable and win it? Stayed away.
That is out of play.
I saw the fastball. It's just trying to jump on it.
2 on, 1 out.
And it's in the air to center. So yet again, weak contact with these runners on base, and there's 2 away here in game 4. The tying runs are on for the number 9 hitter, Sauce Castillo, who is 0 for 3.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Went to the 2-seamer.
Two on, 2 outs.
In the air, it's a little blooper perhaps. Back to get it! And the Dodgers have taken a 3-1 lead in this World Series.
This team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.